This is the weekly Notifier platform update, and I am going to be trying to get in the habit of doing these once a week on the weekend. The goal for this is to be able to tell you guys, here is what we've gotten done for Notifier over the past week, and here is what we are currently working on. And now one of the biggest things over the past week, as I've been telling you guys via email, is that I do have a new senior developer assigned to this project. After I vibe coded the user interface, which did work very well, but it was actually a ton of effort to do so. I have to say, he's doing a fantastic job. He's already up to speed, and he's made a lot of updates already to the user interface as he gets more familiar with the rest of the overall application. So that is fantastic news. Now, one of the biggest changes that we just got done this past weekend, you're gonna notice we have moved over to an AI credits-based system. Now, the reason we did this is because before, what we were doing is allocating you a certain number of AI verifications per month. But some of you wanted to use different AI models that are cheaper in order to do the AI verifications. So we quickly realized that we need a true credit system so that we can have different types of AI verifications and other AI actions that can be performed in the future on the system. Right now, today, one AI verification costs 1 credit, but over the coming weeks, as we add more AI capabilities and AI models, you will see other types of AI actions that can be performed that will be possibly less than 1 credit or maybe a little more than 1 credit. The way it works is that you're gonna have monthly credits that are assigned based on the plan you are on. Those expire at the end of the month, but then you can also purchase additional AI credits that never expire. The ability to purchase additional AI credits has not yet been implemented, but we will soon be jumping on that. Now, another thing we got fixed over the past week is some of the newer users were actually using our plain text emails. What that means is if you go into a searcher here, I'm gonna create a new searcher since I don't have any under this account. And if you go to show advanced options, under the email notification type, you can actually check this option to send emails in plain text. Now, we cleaned up that email template massively over the past week, but let us know if you guys see any issues with the formatting in that email template, and we will quickly get it fixed. Another thing we've moved over to is that by default, all the text of the matches that you get in the emails will now show all content. What that was doing before was actually defaulting to a limit of 200 characters. That was confusing you guys because you didn't know about that setting, and so some of you were wondering, okay, why in these email notifications do I not have all the characters in there? So by default now, it shows all the content in the emails, but if you want to adjust it and show less for whatever reason, you can easily do that. Another minor piece of feedback we got was this platform selection user interface right here. Before, we had checkboxes here that you actually could not select for some strange reason. So instead of having that, we just got rid of the checkboxes. And now, of course, to select the platform you want to search on, you just select the box. We also added some more kind of validation here to let you know that you do have to put in a searcher name when creating a searcher. And now finally, if we go to the view results section, we've added buttons to mark all the results as read. And then we've also added a button to archive all the results. We also removed a functionality that the AI originally generated whenever I created this page with vibe coding. It was a search in title functionality, so we just removed it because it didn't seem like it was actually that helpful. But as always, let us know if you guys want any additional options inside this interface where you actually view the results. Another thing I'd like you guys to give me feedback on is the notification types. Currently, we support email, webhook, Slack, and then getting the results in the dashboard only. But we can easily add connections to other platforms if you guys are interested in that. We could do something like Discord or maybe something else. Just let us know if there's any other ways that you would like to receive these notifications, and we will get that built. Okay, and so what we are going to be working on this week, we are going to be continuing the enhancements to the new AI credit system, adding multiple AI models, including a new AI model from Google that's so much cheaper than the existing AI models that we're using from OpenAI, which right now, the way the AI verification system works, it's actually using OpenAI's GPT-4o mini model. So we're gonna be adding other models in here that are significantly cheaper, and we will most likely be lowering the cost of AI credits by giving you a lot more from the get-go. Because many of you have been telling me how amazing this AI verification is, that it really allows you to just put in some pretty broad match keywords, and then you can just adjust what you want by using the intelligence of the AI to find out if that is truly a match you are interested in. So that is great feedback that that's working so well for you guys. We are also going to likely be adding additional matches available to every plan. Now, another thing we're going to be working on soon is time zone support. We do have some primitive time zone support already, but we're going to be making it easy for you to go into your settings. Most likely it'll be an account level option, but you can go in here and set your time zone. And then in all emails and in the entire user interface, all times will be displayed in the time zone set in this interface. Another option we are going to be adding within the Add Edit Searcher page is the ability to filter results to certain subreddits only. We had this capability in the old user interface and we just forgot to add it when building the new one. But we are getting it added back. As you all know, our Instagram support is back up and working fantastically. The next thing we're going to be working on is the ability to add back Twitter. We're trying to develop an approach that will allow all users by default to get results from Twitter, as well as support those of you who are using your own API keys and have a higher level of Twitter access to where you can get more results from Twitter. So stay tuned for that. Also, we will be working on support for LinkedIn. That is almost done. We've had some of you ask about the possibility of transcribing YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and Instagram videos. It is possible. And we are looking into longer term how we could possibly do that at scale and still make that affordable for the average user. We're also going to be making a ton of other minor improvements to the user interface, as well as a lot of back-end improvements to keep Notifier as fast as possible while also balancing a lot of the more advanced functionalities that people are asking for. But that's it for this Notifier weekly platform update. As always, I would love to have all of your feedback, so do not hesitate to reach out if you have any feedback or if you notice any issues whatsoever.